Hello and welcome to Stellaris 1.5.1. My name is Rudy and today we're going to be diving into a playthrough of Stellaris 1.5. It took me a long time to get this going because I wasn't sure what kind of race I wanted to make. I've settled on the Citizen Council on Galactic Unity, Fanatic, Militarist, Xenophobe. I decided not to go with Fanatical Purifiers because I want to participate in some diplomacy. I was also very heavily inspired by the Terran Federation from Starship Troopers. So we have Citizen Service, which gives me plus 15% naval capacity, and Nationalistic Zeal, plus 10% border range and additional rivalries, which I think will go well with Xenophobe, as a Xenophobe gives a border range of plus 15%, so we have a total of plus 25% border range, which is quite excellent. We are talented, communal, enduring, and weak. Let me just go through our biography here. So the idea behind this race is we live on a savannah world. It was destroyed in a great atomic war a long time ago. I'm not sure if this was originally Earth or maybe we're just a colony of Earth from long ago. But during an extended period of wasteland warfare, several different factions rose to prominence. As the environment recovered and the various factions recovered their GDP to pre-war levels, a council was formed to unite the planet and focus the effort of the Terrans outwards. The military zeal and efficiency that had become so pervasive throughout society was directed towards developing space flight and exploration, a very difficult endeavor that greatly benefited from the singular focus that was being put into it. With it came the belief that the Terrans' destiny lie among the stars, and all those worlds would be exploited for the good of the Terrans. So I'm definitely going to go for enslaving some alien races. We are weak, so we don't like mining, and we're gonna find some aliens to mine for us. I'm kind of thinking like if we find aliens that are also weak, we might make them residents of their empire, so they're not full citizens, but we could use them for things like research and energy production, because having them work in the mines wouldn't be efficient, or maybe we could just exterminate them. I don't know. I like to pick enduring. It's just less micromanagement because your leaders die left often, so it's one less thing you need to really worry about. Less clicks overall. I like communal because it benefits all of your people. You can get something like industrious, or the one that increases mining or energy production, but that's only going to benefit your citizens that are actually working those tiles. So it seems like a bit of a waste. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a new philosophy I've developed towards designing races, is pick traits that's going to benefit everyone. And then, of course, talented is always great. That's a boost that's going to benefit all of your leaders. That just makes everything so much better. And yes, we are a citizen republic. We are democratic. We're no... Well, okay, let's get to it. So, let's do I think I'm going to go with hard difficulty, not insane. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me, because I mean, if we get a bad starting location, we might get screwed over, and we might not even know about that until like episode 5 or 6, and so much time has already been devoted into it, but it's too late. So, but I don't want things to be too easy, so I'm hoping this will be fine. A medium galaxy. I guess we'll do maximum fallen empires of 2, even though I mean, the first time I did the War in Heaven, I was kind of disappointed by it. I feel like I had a bad experience. It was crazy, but I guess we'll go for it. We'll see what happens. Advanced AI starts, of course. That'll make things interesting. Empire placement will be random. We don't want no clusters, no advanced neighbors, and I think we should be good. So cross your fingers. Let's hope the Citizen Council does not get wiped out instantly, and that we dominate for the benefit of all of our citizens. Alright. In the aeons since the first primitive Terran communities took shape on the great savannas of Terra, our civilization has spread and prospered. Well, this is blatantly false, because there was the Great Atomic War. Many wars were fought between our early nation-states, and those who could not defend themselves disappeared or absorbed by stronger neighbors. These endless wars fostered a strong martial tradition, and to this day, full citizenship is reserved for those who have proved willing to sacrifice themselves in defense of the state. Now, after the successful creation of artificial subspace wormholes, the finest minds of the Citizen Council on Galactic Unity have finished construction of the first wormhole station at the edge of our system. The stars themselves are finally within our grasps. Begin! It is a new age. That is a gigantic polar cap. And there's the Great Lake. Many wars were fought over that lake. Not much naval warfare went on. It was mostly automobile-based warfare, much like the Road Warrior. Okay, so the first thing we'll want to do... Okay, so we want to make a science ship, of course. Let's get our current science ship, the CSV Sagan. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's get that surveying our system. And what is our galactic neighborhood like? Okay, we are in the galactic north. Very good. And there's this little bit jutting out over here. I wonder what that's all about. We'll have to go explore it. So yeah, we got... Things seem pretty dense around here, too. Like, if we were starting down here, that might not be so good. Yeah, like, we're in the middle of the arm. You know, this is like a pathway to the other arm. Okay. That should be pretty good. I'm not seeing... Oh, we got 2 planets? Sirius, size 15 Savannah World, and a size 12 Savannah World. Kind of small, but that's okay. That's okay. And a size 22 Desert World. Yeah, we'll definitely have to check out that size 22 Desert World. So our research. Let's get a solar panel so we can boost our energy production a bit right away. For... Ooh, Symbol of Unity. This is a building that we can build to give us additional unity. It's a rare technology, so we should pick it up now while we have the chance. And for engineering, let's get the coil gun, because we are militaristic and we want to dominate. We don't know if there are aliens out there, but it is the military effort that got us as far as we have. So the military has quite a lot of power, and we might need those weapons. I'm just going to send my first fleet to do some poking around, make sure there are no threats out there, and I guess we're good to go. I guess let's take a look at our surface of our planet. So nothing to clear out yet. Yeah, I guess we just gotta go. Oh yeah, our consul, Karl von Fritsch, our first leader, who is a warlike. So additional army damage and weapons damage, you know, that's not that great. We don't need warlike. And fertility preacher for plus 10% food. Not really the best start for a ruler. It'd be nice to have something to decrease mining station cost or increase our mineral output, but you know, we're going to have a new election, 2210. I guess these were good traits for the people living on the planet, because we need the food, because there were massive famines going on, but now things are okay, and partially because he's a fertility preacher. Okay, our science ship. We need a new scientist. What do we have? We only got 3 scientists. So yeah, we should definitely hire Viada Sorokin. Nice. Anomaly, research speed, and failure is great. And, you know, it's great that we got this person and she's going to live a long time. Get on out there. See what we got. So yeah, just a pretty basic start. So we got some energy already, Uranus. I'd much prefer to find some minerals. And we don't need to research that Mars anomaly. I'm pretty sure that's just going to tell us that this is a terraformable planet. Oh, what's this? We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Alpha Centauri 5. If what we have learned from these artifacts is correct, this civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different alien races. They call themselves the First League, and appear to have coexisted in relative peace some 2 million years ago. Wow, that's pretty recent. Though the Alpha Centauri system lies in the region of space that seems to have made up the core of their territory, a partial map found among the artifacts indicates that this First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse. Situation log updated. Interesting, to say the least. Oh, we got some minerals. The administration on Terra received Science Officer Vida Sorokin's report on the alien remnants with some apprehension. The leavings Wait, what? The leavings and questions are now widely considered to be definitive proof of unknown forces once having been active in the galaxy, though some prominent Terran thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces as freak geological formations or results of curious natural phenomena. Well, they are not citizens. I mean, I don't know, they had these crazy ideas. Let's get our construction ship. Oh, Luna. Beautiful, glorious Luna has some delicious minerals. Well, I mean, this is further proof that we need to... further proof that we need to be developing better weapons, because there are clearly aliens out there that we need to be aware of. And now we're going, so we're gaining unity. You know what? We should, on our surface world, League Science Base. We have identified the remnants of an ancient installation on the planet's surface. Most of the facility was wiped out in a massive explosion some 2 million years ago, but a few outlying buildings more or less survived the blast. All evidence recovered so far points towards this having been some sort of assault research base built by the First League. Okay, we're going to have to look at that research project later, but right now we want to focus on developing our economy. So all of our tiles on our homeworld have some resource on them, which is neat. I guess we're good. Let's just keep on going. Well, you know what? We need to build some minerals around Vesta. And then we'll grab Europa. Nice. Not enough minerals. You require more minerals.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
All right, go for the research. And let's continue surveying systems. A League naval base. Okay, wow, Alpha Centauri. They weren't kidding when they said Alpha Centauri was the center. You know, it's great that we have this scientist with the minus 20% failure risk. Minus 25% fail risk and plus 50% research speed. She is going to be a valuable asset to our people. And so we finished another mineral station. Let's get this going. Yeah, this is not a bad start. We have everything we need. And of course, right in 1.5, you can construct colony ships right from the get-go. You don't need to research anything. Which is good, because I feel like not researching colony ships was always a bad choice. And it's not good to just give, like, especially new players. You don't want them deciding not to research a colony ship for whatever reason. So let's send our other scientists to research this anomaly.
Construction complete.
Why is her fail risk 20? But this scientist...
Anomaly found.
This is curious. Well, failure risk of 0%, you can do that research. Let's just continue our surveying, then we'll go back for those anomalies. Okay, excellent. We get to pick a tradition now. So we've gained enough unity. Now we can pick a tradition. So... I don't know, some of you playing Stellaris are probably aware of what these traditions mean and do, but it's very much like the, I forget what they're called in Civilization, but you know, you get culture and you can pick different abilities for your civilization. So when you adopt a particular tradition, you gain a benefit. For example, on expansion, new colonies start with 1 additional population, and then if you complete the entire tradition tree, you gain another benefit, a finisher effect, which would increase my core sectors by 2. And you additionally get to pick an ascension perk. And there's a lot of great ascension perks. You know, you start off with a few that you can pick, and then as you gain more ascension perks and more technology, you can pick more of them. I think I'm probably going to try and go for the Flesh is Weak, which is good for having lots of robots, and then finally Synthetic Evolution, which we prepare a special project to transfer the minds of our citizens into synthetic bodies. I might even switch to materialism as the game progresses, maybe as a roleplay type of thing. Go from fanatic militarism to fanatic materialism. We'll see. But there are a lot of things here. Now, Mastery of Nature is pretty awesome to begin with, because clearing blocker tiles is free. So the sooner you get that, think of all the minerals and energy you're going to save over the course of the game, not clearing out these tiles. So I might go for Mastery of Nature first, but that is in the future. Right now, we could get Prosperity, which would decrease mining station build cost by 33%. And maybe we want to do that because we really wanted to focus on our economy, because we are playing in a hard galaxy. But expansion does give us more population, and population is key. I think I want to go for prosperity, though. Eventually, ship costs and building costs is reduced by 15%. That is pretty amazing. That'd be good for building our navy that we're going to need. Ship upkeep is decreased by 10%. We have building upkeep reduced by 10%. Oh, and the private colony ship. What is the finisher effect? Terraforming costs reduced by 33%. That is not that good, but we're going to adopt prosperity just for the sake of building mining facilities. 33% cheaper. Pretty awesome. So now I can... Wait a second. Cancel that. Debris field. So we found a debris field, which gives me +3 minerals around Procyon 6. So the mining station only costs 60 minerals now instead of 90. And we're gonna build a bunch of more mining stations, then we'll probably save up for a colony ship. Alright, CSV Sagan, you can be doing some surveying. And let's get our first fleet home. Minor mandate fulfilled. Oh yeah! Because I built 4 mining stations, so I fulfilled the mandate of Consul Karl von Fritsch. His campaign promises to build more mining stations. I guess he had to bow to the will of the people. We're like, we got plenty of food. We need to focus on our industry. And we have done so. And then I guess we'll want to jump over to Alpha Centauri and build some more mining stations. Or you know what? Okay, leave B for now, please. We should go... Ooh, +4 minerals? No, that's 2 different stations. I thought, yeah, I guess going to Alpha Centauri is the best bet.
System survey complete.
Next up. And what else do we need to survey?
System survey complete.
And let's get our fleet out there too. See what's up. Any hostile life forms that would kill our science ships or anything like that. I hope not. Commendable initiative. Begins the habitable worlds survey event change. Well, I've already surveyed like 3 habitable worlds. That sucks.
Construction complete.
Alright, CSV Merrimack. Continue building mining stations, please. Like, I wonder if I should build another construction ship. I'm never know what to do. Oh, we've encountered the Alpha Menace in the Fula system. Let's check this out. Terra is in an uproar following the news of unidentified ships sighted in the void. Their intentions unknown. It would be prudent to assume the worst. What are they? What the hell are you? Well, let's give him a research. And that's a continental world. Yeah, ever since the Great Atomic War, we've become used to living in a drier climate. It was a desert, but it became a savanna planet. A crystalline asteroid. The Potur system is home to an unusually dense asteroid belt that has been displaying some unique properties. Several of the larger asteroids are covered in crystalline outcroppings that would suggest the presence of extremely rich mineral deposits. However, long-range sensors are tracking sporadic movement from what appears to be several small objects or possibly spacecraft in the denser regions of the belt. We are unable to get a fix on them, but debris from at least 2 destroyed mining stations can be seen floating in space next to some of the larger asteroids. Something isn't right. Are you Very cool. So, oh, look at this. I hope this doesn't screw me over. Well, we're gonna have to send a science ship there. The CSV Asimov? Yeah, I guess we'll send her.
Research complete. Anomaly found.
And you can research that since failure risk is 0%. Okay, we've unlocked a solar panel network. I guess deflectors is always a solid choice. So we've discovered crystalline entities. The reports of strange, free-floating crystal-like objects preserved in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but suddenly shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with extreme caution. We should deploy a fleet to gauge the crystal's offensive strength, should they possess any, and destroy them if they are a threat. Well, we should probably break them apart
Situation log
because we are Fanatic Militarists. A new faction has recently been gaining... Okay, so we just gained a new faction. One of the features of Banks, the whole faction system, which is very interesting. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Citizen Council on Galactic Unity, led by scientist Angela Rizzo. They call themselves the Democratic Reform Society. Their members work for equality and justice for all denizens of our empire. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but those that approve of the government's actions could prove useful. Well, they seem to be quite disgruntled. They are quite gruntled. This is not good. So all these people in the faction are at 37% happiness to match the happiness of the faction. They don't like the fact that our free movement and our slavery allowed policy, minus 25% happiness. So we definitely want to try and suppress this faction. It's going to cost us 1 influence, which is fine because we have, not only do we have 418 influence, but we're gaining 1 per month. And we can battle wreckage, so another special project.
situation log updated.
Right, so we'll need to keep an eye on this faction. They're at 12% happiness because they're being suppressed. Hopefully they're just going to go away. I've never had a bad faction pop up like this so early in the game, so I hope this doesn't ultimately end up being bad for us. It's bad for ya. So what we could do is let's put this unhappy person here, because unhappiness doesn't seem to affect food production, which is pretty neat. And we'll... yeah. Well, you know what, we should probably... I'd like to build some more structures and clear some tiles, but we're so close to saving up for a colony ship. We should just get the colony ship. And we do have plus 57 unrest, but that's no problem because minus 50 for the armies we have on our planet, our defensive armies, keeping them in line. And it's a capital world, and our governor has some skills. Yeah, let's just wait for... We'll have a colony. We'll be able to build a colony ship pretty soon. Let's get that going. I guess, which planet should we go for, though? So we don't... Mineral poor. Yeah, we don't want to go for Alpha Centauri 2. But what about Procyon? We have wild storms. Yeah, maybe some other time. I think for now, though, we're going to go to Sirius. Alright. Build a colony ship. Well, I'm going to have to end things off here today. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you next time for more Stellaris 1.5, the Citizens Union on Galactic Unity. Have a great day.